Abraham Lincoln is regarded now as one of the best, most widely accepted presidents. But what events in his childhood led him to become president of the United States? Find out the true story of Abraham Lincoln today on True Facts History.
Hello, and welcome to our show today, True Facts History. We'll be talking about a very popular and highly regarded president, Mr. Abraham Lincoln. He was one of our first presidents, and he's most commonly referred to when talking about the Civil War of the United States and the abolishment of slavery.
Let's begin with Abraham Lincoln's childhood. He was born on February 19, 1874. He grew up in Alberta, Canada until the age of 14, when he knew it was time to leave. He then illegally immigrated to the United States to begin a new life.
You may think it was all fun and games, but the soon-to-be president was having a hard time adjusting to American culture.
Since he was so young, he had to make new friends in America so that he wouldn't become secluded and seen as a foreigner. He was self-educated and learned many things from dealing with people about the inner workings of politics. One of his dear friends, the renowned peanut designer George Washington, suggested that since he was so good at it, he should go into politics himself. At the age of 45, he started a campaign to become the leader of the Republican Party.
George Washington and Abe were such good friends that they eventually got their faces carved into a mountain together. George could really sense Abe's intuition as a political leader.
Abraham Lincoln ran against his Democratic rival, Stephen A. Baldwin, and ended up winning the political race. It was extremely close, but Stephen wasn't able to surpass him. Abe was quite speedy. After Lincoln became president, he moved into a small wooden house in Pennsylvania with his wife. Many people often came to visit to take pictures of his famous Gettysburg Address, and still do to this day. It remains a popular tourist spot for the American citizens.
Although the race was won, Lincoln's presidency was far from smooth sailing.
During his presidency, there were several allegations of Abraham Lincoln not being born in the United States. These allegations eventually became so serious that the nation divided itself, and the North and South entered into a civil war.
Despite the rumors circulating regarding Abe's citizenship, Abe boldly used the Canadian Secret Service, secretly, to eventually win the Civil War.
With the unparalleled tactics of the CSS at his back, the Southern uprising was easily quelled. With the war coming to a close, along with Abe's second term, he quickly became regarded as the 16th most popular president to date.
One time, I even wrote a book report on Abraham Lincoln in middle school.
After his reluctant retirement from presidency, Abraham decided to pursue his lifelong dream of becoming a salesman of suits and oversized stovepipe hats.
As you have probably seen in your daily routine, Abraham Lincoln has been featured on various forms of American currency throughout the years.
Not long after his retirement, Alexander Hamilton invented American currency. Abraham Lincoln campaigned to be on the $1 bill, but sadly, he wasn't popular enough with the American public to make his way onto the dollar bill, or any of the other dollar bills, or the quarter, or the dime, nickel, half dollar, gold dollar, silver dollar, or the counterfeit dollar. So the United States government made him an honorary coin worth 1/100th of a dollar, put his face on it, and called it the penny. When they released it, it even came with a slogan. "Hey Abe, this is exactly how much we think you're worth."
It should go without saying, but Abe obviously didn't take kindly to that gesture.
Although he considered his presidency a rousing success, after the announcement of his coin it seemed that the American public obviously didn't agree. Overcome with grief, he came to the conclusion that he couldn't carry on any longer with the nation he loved resenting him so. As a result, he went to his dear friend John Wilkes Booth for assistance. Being a lifelong companion of his, Booth agreed without hesitation to assist in Abraham's suicide.
Needless to say, the news of this event rocked the nation. Wrought with guilt, the American public felt obligated to honor Abraham Lincoln's spirit in proper fashion, beyond simple suits and stovepipe hats.
Saddened by the loss of the 16th most popular president, the US government made Abraham Lincoln his very own bill of currency. They released a special $5 bill in a limited run, featuring Abraham Lincoln's portrait. This also came with a slogan, "We didn't mean it, Abe."
I even have one of those old $5 bills right here. I wish Abraham Lincoln would have stuck around long enough to make an even bigger mark on the world. Who knows, maybe he'd even have a $6 bill.
We hope you found your time with us enlightening, and we hope you join us again next time on True Facts History. Closed captioning for this program provided by Siva TV, Pulp and Works Company, Blender Productions Inc., and viewers like you. Thank you.
This episode was way better than my book report was. We miss you, Abe.